Guess what time it is? It's time for another foundation review. The foundation that I'm going to demo for you guys today is this new True Skin foundation from Ilia Beauty. Ilia is a brand that prides themselves on using only natural plant-derived sources for their products. I own a couple of Ilia items. I own 2 of the multi-sticks three actually, and I can't find 2 of them for whatever reason. And I own a bronzer, not a bronzer, a highlighter in Sway that I had to throw out the other day because it was getting icky. I'd had it for a long time. But it's not a new brand to me, but it's also one of the few natural green brands that I can use without breaking out. Most natural vegan cruelty-free brands don't work for me because the ingredients that they use just don't work for my skin, and I usually wind up breaking out. This foundation is $54. It comes in 10 shades. You can get it at the on the Ilia website, or you can get it at Sephora. If you get it from the Ilia website and you sign up for the newsletter, you get 15% off your first purchase. I got mine at Sephora. Like I said, there are 10 shades. I got the last shade in the range, and this is actually the first time that I've been able to actually purchase and wear a complexion product from Ilia, simply because before they had a tinted moisturizer, I believe it was, and the jump from the last shade to the one before it was ginormous, and the last shade was very, very, very dark, so I couldn't wear that, and it was also red based, so I couldn't wear that. But in any case, this one is number 10 Montserrat. It looks like this. Now the description on this, and if I had looked at the Ilia website first, I probably wouldn't have gotten it, because the description on the Ilia website says that it is for medium to dark skin with I believe it says, well, I have Sephora open, so Sephora claims that Montserrat is medium to dark with red golden undertones, which basically means we're cheating for a peach undertone with that. And on the Ilia website, it said it's for dark skin with neutral undertones. So I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Serum foundation is a complexion perfecting serum infused foundation that's equal parts skincare and color correction. It weightlessly delivers buildable medium coverage with a silky finish while nourishing with a powerful blend of botanical actives that leaves skin looking like skin. Aloe leaf, rose hip, jojoba, and marula oils soothe irritations, tame redness, plump fine lines, and ensure that the formula effortlessly melts into skin for a more even, luminous appearance. It blurs imperfections and minimizes pores for a complexion that looks refined and refreshed. And also, it is paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, and it's non-comedogenic, vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. Like I said before, yeah, I knew that about the brand already because it's one of the few that I can use. Alright, now it has a couple of different ingredients on the Sephora site. Well, it has one, mastic, which I don't know what that is. It said it refines the look of pores and naturally mattifies, works overtime to reduce the appearance of future breakouts. Okay, I was a little bit concerned that the formula would be somewhat oily, but I'm going to demo this for you, and then I'm going to do a wear test on it. It doesn't actually say anything about wear. Alright, it doesn't say anything about wear, so we're just going to go in. This is pretty standard packaging for Ilia. With the lid, this is how pretty much all of their packaging comes, unless the bottom is glass. This is a frosted glass bottle, so the shade is not representative of what the shade is actually going to be like, because it's pretty heavily frosted. This cap is, like I said, is pretty typical of Ilia packaging. Here is one of the multi-sticks. This one is, I believe, cheek to cheek. I love this. It's very light but buildable. It's not greasy, and it pretty much lasts all day. Okay, I'm back. My hair is back, and my eyes are already done. Since Ilia is a natural brand and they're really big on very natural looking makeup, very not no makeup makeup, basically. I decided to go the same way, like, I'm wearing very neutral shades on my eyes, and also I have already done my under eye concealer. I tend to do that when I'm going for, you know, a no makeup look. I have really dark circles, so I just prefer for them to not look like I need 15 hours of sleep. So yeah, I've already done my under eye, so we're just gonna go in right now, and I'm using this BH Cosmetics brush, which is kind of filthy, but none of my brushes are clean right now because I'm lazy as hell. So yeah. Once again, this shade is Montserrat. It's a little bit watery. Oh, you know, it did say to shake before, but the amount of waving around in my hands that I've been doing, I'm pretty sure I shook it up, right? So yeah, so this is what the shade looks like. You know, I am actually I'm gonna shake it up and start over. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Ugh. Already had a problem with the foundation, like, coming out of the cap in any case. This color, once again, is Montserrat. That's what it looks like, and I am actually more inclined to believe Ilia's description that this is neutral. I mean, it does look a little bit peachy, but for the most part, like, it looks a little bit peachy on camera, and it is a little bit peachy, but I'm looking at it in real life right now, and it kind of looks neutral, so yeah, okay. So this is supposed to be medium buildable coverage. Okay, so this might not be bad, actually. Oh, it has a faintly chemical smell. Well, damn. Oh wow. This is beautiful. Okay. I'm actually really liking this already. Wow. And you guys know, I'm not going to say it over and over again. Maybe I am. I prefer medium coverage. Oh, and also when I do demos or review foundations, I do not color correct, even though I need it a lot around my mouth. Alright, now let's see what it looks like on the other side of my face, because you guys know this side is lighter than that side, so. But usually, if the undertone matches, I don't really have to worry too much about it. Oh man, I forgot to put on sunscreen again. Damn it. Alright, so it's looking a little bit lighter on this side. Or maybe it's the light. The light over here is closer than the one over here. So it could be the light too. Actually, no, it's not the light. I'm looking at it. Yeah, one side of my face is just darker than the other. We're just gonna have to deal. So the scent that I was talking about, like, I can't properly, I don't know why I did my brows first, I'm bugging. I should have never done my brows first. So the scent that I'm talking about, like, for real, Cleo, you have black ass brows and you want to do them before your foundation? Smart. Not really. Okay, so the scent that I'm talking about, I can't properly place it, but it's kind of chemically. It's not pleasant. It's not unpleasant either, but yeah. Alright, let's talk. Alright, so it is definitely medium coverage. It does not cover everything, but I'm cool with that. Y'all know I'm cool with that. I like my flaws and imperfections to peek through. I don't really like looking like a doll. I have more hyperpigmentation on this side. Also have a natural line of contour right here, which is why I don't really contour, but it covers most of my hyperpigmentation. I've had this damp spot here since probably December. That's how long my hyperpigmentation takes to go away. So it mostly covered that up, which is kind of awesome. and it covered pretty much everything on my cheeks. Let's talk about the finish real quick. So it said a silky satin matte finish, right? That's what I read. It looks very dewy. Now, I don't actually mind it, well, maybe a little bit, but I don't actually mind it too much. The only thing that I'm concerned with is me possibly getting oily because it is so dewy looking. And this is one of the reasons why I don't like dewy foundations. Well, okay, there are a couple. One is because I have combination oily skin, and I go oily very quickly. The other thing is because I have texture on my cheeks, and usually dewy foundations tend to emphasize the hell out of texture. Case in point though, this is not doing that. Maybe it's those blurring properties that I was talking about, that reason why it's not doing that. But yeah, I think I kind of like this foundation a lot. We'll see though. It is now, oh crap, it's 2:20. I am going to finish my face off camera, come back. This is the final look. I put the foundation on at 2:20. It is now 2:35, so I am going to leave. I'm doing a wear test. I'm not really running around today. I just have some writing to do, so I'm going to go somewhere and sit for a couple hours, but it's kind of a gross day outside, so if I come back with an afro, that's what happened. Yep, that's just about what my day's been. Yeah. I'm back. It's a little bit after 11 o'clock. We're here to talk about how the foundation held up. Let me scoot you in a little bit closer. Alright, now that I'm all up in your face, I just want to really take a look to see what is happening, because there weren't any like huge noticeable changes that I can tell. Let's start with the obvious things first. And I talk with my hands a lot. I'm from Brooklyn. Blame that. Alright, so it's faded significantly, clearly, obviously. It's faded a lot. I am super shiny in my shiny zone, like I call it. I don't really have a T-zone, because I think a T-zone is what? This and this. I don't get shiny on my forehead. I sometimes get shiny on my nose. Not always. It's not... Yeah, usually it's very rare for me to get shiny on my nose. But my shiny zones, if I'm going to get shiny, my cheeks get shiny. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so I am shiny on my cheeks. I'm actually shinier on this one than I am on this one. Maybe because my hair was covering this cheek for most of the day that I was out, because I had a hat on, which is why my hair looks like this. So I had a hat on and my hair was covering this cheek for most of the time that I was out today. So this one was kind of exposed to the elements, and it was really kind of nasty outside. So it's faded considerably. I am pretty damn shiny on that cheek, but my forehead, not shiny. The foundation has not, I'm trying to see if I've had any slippage. I have not had any slippage or movement on the foundation since I put it on. And really, I think it only really started to break down maybe maybe an hour and a half ago, maybe? Because when I had looked in the mirror at about 9 o'clock, it was still fine. So I've had it on for, are we really going to do this? We're going to do this? Okay. I've had it on for, you can count the amount of hours that I've had it on for. Yeah. Alright, so I've had it on for that many hours. And I think it's still doing pretty well. I did powder it down with the Kat Von D powder, which actually is an okay powder. It was 15 bucks, so I really like this foundation. I like that the undertones match my skin pretty much perfectly. I'm okay with the finish. I'm okay with the finish. Do I think that you can build it up to full? I think, I'm sorry, my arm is really itchy. When the pollen falls on me, I become very itchy. I don't know what that is. But anyway, I think that you shouldn't try to build it to full coverage. This is strictly a light to medium coverage foundation. I think because of the finish, because like if you saw the earlier part of the video, it is very, very dewy with, what was it, 2 layers that I put on. So I can only imagine what a third layer would look like. I think at that point it would start to slip and slide from your face. So that is not something that I would encourage at all. So yeah, this is strictly speaking a light to buildable medium coverage foundation. Okay, so we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, right? That being the shade range of this foundation. This shade that I have here is number 10, the last shade in the range, and this is called Montserrat. Ilia named their foundations like the NARS foundations after places. Montserrat is a teeny tiny island in the Caribbean that when I was little I used to call Monster Rat. Yeah, but anyway, that's the last shade in the range, and I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, honestly, keeping it real, it's Ilia, so I truly was not expecting them to be inclusive. I'm just keep it real. I have purchased from this brand before, but a lot of their products lean towards the medium to fair skin range. I have lucked out in that I can use quite a few of their products, but yeah, a lot of their products are made for people with like lighter skin tones, and they are very sheer. They're not known for their inclusivity. I don't think they're trying to be exclusive. I just don't think that it's on their radar in 2018. I mean, really? But that's neither here nor there. I don't really know how I feel about that. Like, I truly don't know how I feel about that. Like, I like this foundation. I like that I could find a color to fit me, and it fits me pretty damn perfectly. Sephora's undertone descriptions were spot on. But the fact that my shade is the darkest shade, what are you doing? Like, really? In 2018, fam? That's how we doing it? Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I just yawned so wide that you could see my stomach contents. I need to go to sleep. So, without further ado, right. Without further ado, I can't even talk anymore apparently. So without further ado, I'm taking my butt to bed. And as usual, it's been real, it's been fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.